So today I'm talking about moon signs and having your moon in a fire sign. So in order to not, drag these videos along and do like a separate video for each moon sign, I'm going to combine, the signs by elements. So for instance, today's video will be moon signs, or your moon being in a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you don't want to watch, all three and just want to skip to one sign over the other, I will list what minute to skip to in my info box below so that you don't have to watch me talk about all of them. If you want to watch me talk about all three, then all the power to you, and just continue to watch. So when we're talking about the moon, what does it really mean? So when you're looking at your moon, you're looking at how you really react to things emotionally and instinctually. So sometimes if you really feel like you're looking, at your sun sign and parts of it just don't sound like you, it could be because you're thinking about how you emotionally respond to things, and that's really based on your moon. So your moon sign can be totally different from what your sun sign is. So basically when you're looking at your birth chart, which I will also put a link below for places that you can go online to get a free birth chart, you'll see that it's not just your sun. So it's not just, what's your sign, my sun sign, based on my birth date. It's based on, your time of birth, and I don't want to get too much into that in this video, but you also have, your moon sign, you have, Venus, Mercury, Mars, all the planets are in different signs at the time of your birth. So that is kind of what I'm referring to when I'm saying your moon sign. What sign was your moon in at the time of your birth? And that's what we're talking about. So make sure to go, check out your birth chart, find out when your moon is. A lot of you obviously already know. And then you can understand kind of what I'm saying here. So anyways, yeah, so it's how you emotionally respond to things. And it's really just how you express yourself and who you are past the face that you put on for others. Just an interesting little tidbit. Males are more attracted to women that have similar traits to traits that their moon sign has. So just a little interesting tidbit. But let's get started. Just gonna throw out there, I know it looks like I'm filming in a really strange location. It's just because I can't film where I usually do, so if I'm a little darker and my eyes look black and creepy, then I apologize. But anyways, let's get started. Let's talk about having your moon in Aries. With a moon in Aries, you may get the sense that you feel like you're just always in a rush. You can be easily insecure, but you hate feeling that way, so you're always trying to find a really quick solution to feel better about yourself and better about any certain situation. You're constantly feeling like you're trying to problem solve so that you're, you feel right, you feel secure, because you just cannot stand to feel insecure. With an Aries moon, everything is quick, quick, quick. Quick reaction, quick temper, quick wit, quick decisions. People with Aries moons can come across as somewhat aggressive and also fearless and strong. Because there is so much insecurity with an Aries moon, people with, their moon in Aries will kind of feel the need to put up a strong protective coat, to hide the fact that they feel, not the best about themselves or kind of, insecure. I feel like I'm going to use that word a million times, but yeah, that they're insecure. Aries moons can be somewhat unstable because they make quick decisions in the moment that they don't really think through. And of course, if you're not thinking through a decision, it might turn out to be a bad decision. So Aries moons can be very funny, and they can also, get really enthusiastic and excited about things. They can sometimes be a little demanding because they just crave instant satisfaction, but because, they know what they want and they have to kind of have what they want, they can also be very driven, and they can, set goals and follow them through to completion. Aries moons are very competitive, and they really want to come out on top. So I just thought it'd be kind of fun to mention some people, some famous people that have their moon in Aries. And I noticed a lot of these people are a little bit, diva-ish, but they're also very successful and powerful people. So, for instance, we have Angelina Jolie, Rihanna, Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Pamela Anderson, Selena Gomez, Tyra Banks. Does anybody remember, America's Next Top Model, where she starts, screaming at some girl and goes from, 0 to 50,000 in 1 second? Yeah, it's an old episode, but I remember it, and yeah, that's definitely Aries moon right there. That's actually a pretty good example. Tupac, Ellen DeGeneres, Pink, Al Capone. So, yeah, those are some Aries moons for you to think about. I think they are all pretty good examples. So now I'm going to talk about Leo moons. So if your moon is in Leo, then this is for you. This person loves attention and hates any blow to the ego. Another moon sign that's really driven and knows what they want, and they'll go after what they want. They can be very generous and good to the people that they care about, and in general, they can be pretty upbeat. People with the moon in Leo can be quite dramatic with their emotions, and they may make a scene if they're feeling, hurt or upset or angry. And they may make a scene when they're not happy. Leo moons like to feel like they're being watched, and they want to put on a big show. And of course, they want to feel like they're being, watched admiringly. They want to feel admired. They want to feel recognized and important. People with their moon in Leo really crave power. They really want attention, and they want to lead, and they want to be, an authority figure. And they actually do have really great leadership skills, and they can be a good leader. They just need attention, they need to feel recognized, or they can become sad about it. So some celebrities or famous people with Leo moons. Tom Cruise, Katie Holmes, which makes sense because their relationship was kind of a spectacle. So they obviously both didn't mind, that people paid attention to what was going on in their lives and their relationships when they were together. Paris Hilton, it's pretty self-explanatory right there. Megan Fox, David Bowie, Paul McCartney, Halle Berry, Clint Eastwood, Lana Del Rey. So Sagittarius Moon. A person with their moon in Sagittarius can be very optimistic and at times very unrealistic. With the moon in Sagittarius, this person always means well, but they might not make the most thought-out decisions, kind of like in Aries, but it's a different perspective. They can be blunt, sometimes a little hurtful with their words, but they're also, really friendly, and they tend to be in a good mood more often than not. A Sagittarius moon needs to feel independent and free in order to feel, their happiest. They really don't want to be tied down to anything, and they can be quite indecisive. They may be the type to overindulge because they want to experience every part of life and everything that has to offer. But sometimes they may get a little carried away and, do a little too much with something that's not the best for them. A Sagittarius always is looking to know more, to learn new things, to try new activities. They are just always looking for more information, more knowledge, People with a moon in Sagittarius tend to take completely unnecessary risks at times because they can be so optimistic that the outcome is going to be positive. So, for instance, they might be into gambling because they really feel like they're going to win. And Sagittarius, in general, tends to be a lucky sign, so. This person also has a lot of trouble accepting responsibility for any of their wrongdoings, and, if something bad happens, they really want to move forward as quickly as possible without apologizing. But even though they do things like that, because they are so positive and genuine, people just tend to like them regardless. So some celebrities, whatever, famous people that have their moon in Sagittarius: Nicole Kidman, Albert Einstein, Jennifer Aniston, Justin Timberlake, John Mayer, who's a classic example of someone that doesn't settle down, Mozart, Beethoven, Picasso, pretty weird, Oprah, Emma Watson, Al Pacino, Ted Bundy, and then Charlie Sheen, someone who doesn't really take the most responsibility for his actions. So those are, if you have your moon in a fire sign, then those are, just some quick little rundowns of what that means for you. I really just didn't want to make these a super lengthy video because then it would just take me forever to get through it. And I know that you guys have kind of been waiting for me to do, more than just sun sign stuff. And I've been excited to do it too, so yeah. I'm probably going to record another video right now, just a fun one, so stay tuned for that. And I will do your moon in earth signs as the next moon sign video. And then it will go to air, and it will end with water. So hopefully those will get done quickly, and you can get a little information about your moon. Okay, anyways, thanks for watching as always, and have a good day or night.